Okie doke, so we're back into the Deep Ocean expansion pack of Anno 2070. Last episode we finally finished Illusion's End, which wasn't that bad of a mission. Now we have the option of choosing 3 different missions. We have Forced Evacuation, Long Distance Supply, and Shortage of Skilled Workers. I'm going to be going ahead and going for Forced Evacuation, which seems to be quite interesting. Oh god.
I'm sick and tired
It seems
of
to
being
have glitched
bullied
up.
by this guy, but I can't handle him on my own.
Which is kind of weird, but...
I'm warning you, that oil production still belongs to me.
Yes, oh god, we are having some graphical glitches, but which is quite amusing. But pretty much what I have to do is I have to buy out Vadim Sokov's island, which is going to be proving no doubt to be very, very interesting. We'll have to see how that turns out. And I'm pretty sure it also is a new gameplay mechanic where you can buy islands from like shares, which we'll get into that a bit later on. Let's go ahead and start this mission. Obviously players are eating initiative. After all, we do want to save the globe and we don't really care about our economic impact. We just want everyone to live harmoniously and peacefully at one with nature. New splash screen as well, something completely different. Africa looks totally different, like Libya and Egypt are pretty disjointed from Africa. Very interesting. There's pretty much no England, no Great Britain.
Vadim Sokov still doesn't seem to have grasped the seriousness of the situation and is continuing his production in a normal manner.
Sokov Transnational is building new refineries here. If this is problem, you are welcome to go.
I'm sick and tired of being bullied by this guy, but I can't handle him on my own.
If we want to avoid a new disaster, we have to protect the seafloor from any further shocks. Sokov will have to stop drilling for oil in this sector.
Okay, so we're gonna have to stop Sokov from expanding on this island. Wow, this is an interesting island. It seems like it's half controlled by ecos in the center, and then the tycoons have it all the way around. Like they have them surrounded, captured like in a sort of a prison on this island. It's very interesting. Now we've got the ecos all by themselves. There's their ports, and they've just started settling just then. Let's see what the AI does. Oh, nice. The AI actually does sort of build quite nicely. That's kind of cool. What the hell is that? Some ornamental building, but we have Sokov over here as well, whatever his name is. But what we want to focus on is not Abashi's son, but ourselves. Oh, they've been quite generous, giving us 40 of each tools and building modules, but we only have 10 fish, which can't really complain about. So where should we place it? Something like so, just so it's close next to our own ark. Okie dokes, and this clearly is a completely new island. Yes, I do want to buy it. So we need 50,000. We start off with 30,000 credits, but we'll be probably about 5,000 or so before we start making a profit. We do need to work up quite
relevant documents available
until we have enough money. I just want to have all the space, as much space as I can for building. That's probably going to be pretty much perfect.
Expanded.
Beauty. So we have our construction opportunities. Meanwhile, what I'd like to do over here is... Alright, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different building structure at least. Going to be building like so, and then I'll put
information
roads
on the demographic distribution of the population
on either
available.
side. So that way we should be able to like build quite a nice little city, which is going to be a very symmetrical, which is also great because that increases efficiency. What I need right now is some building modules. Excuse me while I quickly type in Anno 2070 eco production layouts. Thankfully it's on I have dual monitors so I can see everything real quick smart. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually work on those building modules. What we'll need to do is firstly build a trade depot, and just need to think up of a good thing. So I've found out a layout. I'm not really too fussed on layouts, just production layouts are important to me for now. Not all the other layouts, like the housing layouts, aren't really that important right now. So what I'm going to be doing is this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying this series as well. It would mean a lot if you are, because after all, this is a game which is pretty much what my channel was built on. I do love this type of game, and Anno 2070 was a damn brilliant game when it came out. It's my first Anno game as well. But now more pressing issues is we need to go ahead and get to work on those building modules. Let's go ahead and build the basalt extractors first up. So, basalt extractor 1, 2, 3, and 4 is good enough. And then we'll do this. It's good that you can use the middle mouse button just to switch the orientation of the building. We also are having a power shortage, but we'll fix that pretty soon. And I think that's pretty much perfect. So now time to place the actual building modules, the basalt extractors themselves, sorry. Starting off like so. Space efficiency is also extremely important, as I keep on mentioning, because this is a game where it is so incredibly important. And now, last but not least, you. Cool. There we go. How's that for symmetry? Now, what I probably would like to do is actually build another one. I think we'll have more than enough tools, but what I'll do is go over to my arc.
System. How may I help you?
And for 40 tons, only 5,000 credits as well.
Been confirmed.
So we'll have
have been sent.
Yes. We'll have a lot more of tools, which is great because tools are actually going to be pretty hard to come by at the start. Because after all, we are only focusing on building modules right now, and tools are a tier 2 type of tech. Unfortunately, we haven't gone that far yet. Let's build something like something pretty similar. How much space is that? It's 3, 6. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that should be pretty much perfect, I'd say. I think. 6, like 7. Alright, that should be perfect spacing. So that means they'll be pretty much all joined up together, which is nice. So
ordered goods are ready for collection.
Okay, that's fantastic. We might as well just take them right now, even though we really don't have any threats that could possibly take it away. But you know, it's always good to have it just in case something happens.
You improve yourself, just as I do.
Thank you. Yes, self-mastery is a rather important attribute. But let's... Oh, God. My poor people, without any fish. Let's build it close to the actual dock. I gotta love how the ship is actually moving by itself. Kind of cute. I really like the red color that we are selected as. It's kind of cool. Instead of the yellow that we were so used to.
Loading database with vehicle control routines.
Now, what I've got to do is do the same thing over here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 over here, and over here we go 3 up here. There we go. Now, time to go ahead and build some more basalt extractors. Here and here. Fantastic. And now for the smelters. They should go something like, well, I really should be looking at over here though, shouldn't I? So that's like so. Alrighty, beauty. Now, Yep, look at that. It's going to fit in perfectly. That is so good. That's going to look really good. This is just easy as pie, really. Just doing these last couple of ones. There we go. Now, what's your problem? The goods aren't being delivered. These guys are working so slow because, after all, we don't have enough power. So let's just put it right on the edge. Although that's not really the best placement because, after all, once we get the sea turbines, that will affect us negatively. But that's okay. Whatever. As long as we have power now, that's what really matters. It's for me, at least. So that's looks so good. I give myself kudos for that. But what we want to do. So these extractors are going to... Yeah, there we go. This is going to disappear. Yep. So let's start building some more houses for some more people. Going to do pretty much the same stuff on either side.
You give me your trust. Mission accomplished.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Even though it's not going to be as efficient possibly like with the Congress centers and education centers and all that type of stuff, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is just finish this mission where we need 50,000 credits. But I already have completed this
containing relevant information
by myself because, after all, Anno is just too damn addictive for me not to just go ahead and want to play all the time. So I went ahead and did that, and I finished the mission, although it was quite confusing. We'll get into that a little bit later on. Let's just speed things up a little bit.
I am pleased to be of assistance.
There we go. So I'm just...
Additional building.
Yep. Is that it? You've done the speak
My archive
yourself?
Contains data which could be important.
Okay. So what we could and probably possibly should do is go ahead and expand on the tea plantations. But I don't want to do that just yet. We can build 9 houses now. Actually speed things up and let's just build this row of houses.
Searching database for useful information.
Yes, I don't really care about useful information. I already know all the useful information that you could possibly imagine. Now I do want to get rid of that little road because that will get annoying because we need to put a concert hall right over there. This is perfect spacing for a concert hall because it has the length of 2 houses. Meanwhile, we should probably go ahead and get to work on some tea plantations. No? I think that would be a good idea. Just trying to think what would be the best plan. I think I've come up with something. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter where we place it though, does it? Like here would be pretty much perfect. So, let's go select the road. And build. Start building at least. Actually, go tea plantation. Go one on either side. That'll help me out. And then what I do. Okay. Alright, I just did that because that really will help me out, like in planning. So I need to do the exact same thing over here. Okay. Now onto the tea plantations. Is we need to build one. Fantastic, alrighty. So, time to go ahead and keep building them.
I stand available with further information
Fantastic,
at any
Eve.
time.
That's great that you're always here for me, no matter through thick or thin. Let's keep on building all these tea plantations. It's definitely going to be a lot though, so my people shouldn't be complaining too much.
Energy level stabilized. Successful optimization. Congratulations.
Oh. I was going to say, wow, this is going to come out perfect. Look at that. Wow. that is pretty good efficiency. There's only a couple of spots that are pretty much left pointlessly in there, but apart from that, it's pretty good. So now the people will pretty much have everything that they could possibly want. So let's go ahead and actually quickly build a concert hall or two. As I just mentioned, perfect placing right here. We need to build a trade depot over there, but we'll get onto that a bit later on. There's nothing really over here that would really help us out. There's some lobsters here, but that's a tycoon type of food. There's sand over here, which we will need. So I'll probably place something over here and just start spreading out. We'll do that a bit later on though. So I guess now what we need to do is keep on getting those building modules. I don't think I really need to trade with anyone. It's pretty pointless for me to do so. So let's go build some houses. What would be a good plan? Like something like so. There we go. That would be fantastic. Yep, that would be good. Alrighty, so I probably will need to wait up a little bit, so I could do that. Whatever. And that's pretty much my plan. And what I'll do is, like, the houses on either side, I'll just do, like, put them in rows of 2, then rows of 2, then next road, and then we'll go on and so on and so forth, which should help me out greatly.
Game saved.
Game saved, which is great. I am playing on the pirated version of this, as I keep on mentioning. With all my Anno 2070 Let's Plays, I do have the real game, like as most of you guys probably know, but just with Australian internet and Anno 2070 DRM, you just can't trust it. It's just so shocking. Like, it's a single player game, but they force it to play multiplayer. I just have no words, and they wonder why piracy is just like, I pay for the game and I want to play it whenever I want to play it, not when my internet's working, on no other condition other than I just want to play it. It should be up to my internet if I can play it or not. But that's a quick little rant over.
Could you do me a favor?
I sure could. Tilda Jorgensen would like you to save enough credits to buy back Florence. Yes, that's what we're trying to do, but reach a balance of at least 100 credits. Okay, we're still losing a lot of money, but it's going to go up, especially because we are getting more and more people. We still have 40 more spaces for people, which is no doubt going to be quite handy. I just want more building modules.
Isn't it gorgeous here?
Right.
Oh, life can be so good.
Why is no one upgrading?
I am registering progress. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. So now everybody's able to upgrade.
Registering
Fantastic.
change in demographics.
There we go. There's our first couple of people that are upgrading. So what I could and will get to work on is the tools, or are the tools. There's some things over here which is actually going to be very handy over here. So let's go ahead and build a trade depot. Right over here.
Registering energy shortage.
Have an energy shortage, but that's not going to last long at all. After all, I am an energy connoisseur, if you will. And
Registering demographic changes
that's gonna be
within
good.
the population.
Fantastic. Do we have? Yeah, we'll definitely have enough fish for the people. I'm not really too fussed about that. So let's go ahead and get to work on some tools. So iron, coal. What I should do is also probably get some more iron. So there's something over here. Iron, okay. Connect them up and connect this up.
Database updated. Information on other individuals now available.